trying to increase our touches leading up to the inspection. And outside of that, what we're doing ProLine, we already write the estimate. So if they're pre-qualified, we're ordering EagleView through ProLine. We have the estimate ready. And 75% of the cases, we have the estimate completed, except for the inspection report prior to actually arriving to that inspection. So that's a really big thing, because now you have an iPad, you're showing the customer the good, better, best option. That's
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Armed with an EagleView, armed with all of this information walking into it. Sure.
You need to understand your process in every step of the way, and really what person interacts with the customer at this time and that time, and all the way through the very end, and even to the referral process as well. You need to write down the whole thing. It needs to be typed out so the whole company, and you can't just hoard that information. You need to share it and continually train that. Then you'll know, because everyone's business is different. You interact a different way. The way leads come in may be different. The way you do proposals are different than the way I do it. You need to understand that for yourself, and that's how you really understand where to put the unique automations. But in general, I would say rule of thumb, more is better. A lot of people talk about 7 touches prior to the inspection. We have not achieved that every time. We want to do that, but I think that's just one of the examples of, like, use automations. It doesn't just have to be a text and an email. It can be sending a postcard, sending a handwritten note. You're doing these things that are more brand awareness and understanding, like, they're getting 3 to 5 quotes. And by the way, we're mostly retail. Like, we do a lot of insurance work too, but we're mostly retail. So if we know they're going to get 3 to 5 quotes, we want them to remember us. And how many times as a roofing company owner, you're like, I forgot who you are. I like you, but I forgot your company name. Like, you need to have a lot of touches. You can't just accept the norm, because other people will step in and increase their touches with that customer so that the customer remembers them. So using automations for that is a huge, huge deal. It's another reason why, not just before the inspection, but after the proposal has been sent, you need to continually follow up. We're a little more, I would say our cadence is a little more aggressive than most people. We want to touch some sort of email. We kind of alternate email, text for 2 weeks pretty consistently, because that's when they're going to make the decision. 10 to 14 days, they're going to get 3 companies, and then those other 2 companies are never going to send a proposal or not going to do it in a timely manner. And so we're going to have to wait for those people. And then we've sold lots of jobs where I don't even know which order we were in the pecking order, but we're the only ones who reached out. We're the only ones who communicated. We're the only ones who sent a proposal in a timely manner. And we just got the job, and they would show us the other proposals, and our pricing is typically the highest. We're the highest roofing contractor in both of our markets. I'm pretty sure of that. And they would tell us, we're willing to go with you because you showed us, your phone texted me the most. You texted me. You showed interest more than anyone else. Yes, you were $3,000 higher. We know you're going to do an excellent job. You have great warranties, and you showed the most interest. And so that's another way, after the proposal, you can use automations just to make sure that you're still showing your interest in that and wanting their business.
Yeah. And it's kind of hits on 2 points from a customer perspective of the customer kind of needing the help to make that decision, and they're primed and ready to make a decision in that 2 to 3 week period, that their mind is set to this is the project that they're focusing on, that we've got a couple of things we're doing on our house, but we've got to replace our roof. And the other side is the urgency of a customer who needs a roof replacement, and them understanding that cadence of constant communication, knowing that these people are available, you're here and you're connected, and I'm not waiting 3 days to get your proposal.